Hi everybody, Happy New Iranian Year. I'd like to talk about the harsh effects of economic sanctions on global health by giving an example of coronavirus disease in Iran. I regret to inform you, until now, 21 Iranian physicians and nurses have passed away due to getting COVID-19 while treating their patients. Why? Although it is a multifactorial issue, I want to explain one of the main factors, that is the US sanctions against Iran. Let me go back 2 years when the United States withdrew from an international agreement named as Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action and imposed a series of serious sanctions on Iran. On the 3rd of October 2018, the International Court of Justice ordered the United States to lift new Iran sanctions. It said, furthermore, the court notes that while the importation of foodstuffs, medical supplies, and equipment is in principle exempted from the United States measures, it appears to have become more difficult in practice. Likewise, a couple of months ago, the United Nations Secretary General reported the following to describe Iranians' health status after the US imposed sanctions. The significant rise in prices of medicines and the depletion of available stocks, combined with the increased risk of corruption and obstacles to the development of the pharmaceutical industry, will continue to affect the health sector, which may result in the increase of preventable mortality and morbidity and have a negative impact on the effective enjoyment of the right to health. As you know, so far about 19,000 confirmed cases and 1,400 deaths due to corona have been reported in Iran. Unfortunately, my country has been one of the epicenters of confirmed infections of the coronavirus across the globe, and several countries reported that they got their first cases from Iran. Let's ask ourselves a question. How come such a large epidemic happened in Iran? On 24th of February, Newsweek wrote, US sanctions hamper Iran's battle to contain coronavirus. Moreover, on 4th of March, the executive director of WHO Health Emergency Program warned, the new coronavirus is well established in Iran, and a lack of protective gear for healthcare workers was complicating efforts to control the outbreak. He added, those needs are more acute for the Iranian health system than they are for most any other health system. In this regard, WHO provided 7 tons of protective equipment and supplies for Iran a few days ago. Therefore, you can see that despite the International Court of Justice warning and the Secretary General's prediction, not only public health in Iran, but also global health has been jeopardized by the economic sanctions during the corona pandemic. And now, my friend, it is your turn to break the silence about this cruelty. Actually, such tyranny, which led to the deaths of many of my citizens, would spread extremism and violence among the suppressed. Be sure that such sanctions will be lifted sooner or later, but what matters most is how our children will judge us on our reaction. So we need your help exactly today. Kindly let me review Mark Twain's sentences after a century. There isn't time. So brief is life, for bickering, apologies, heart burnings, callings to account. There is only time for loving and but an instant, so to speak, for that. Many thanks.